For a third year in a row, national basketball analyst Debbie Antonelli is tossing free throws for a good cause. She joins us now with more on how you can support the Special Olympics. Debbie, it's great to see you again.
Leyla, great to see you. Thank you again for having us on. This is such an important event and day for Special Olympics in our state, and I'm very excited to be with you.
You know, you live, you breathe, you eat basketball. And I want to know what this last year has been like for you as an analyst and being a broadcaster.
Well, certainly COVID helped shape a lot of different changes for all of us. And for me, most of my work was done at home. ESPN sent us the equipment. So my studio at home looked like it would be courtside. I had the audio, the monitors, I had a camera, we had lights, we had all of it to call the game. And I could watch my partner in a computer. And so we could have some sort of nonverbal back and forth during the games. But it was a remarkable way to do games. And I probably did, from last summer through this season, I probably did 80 games that way before March Madness hit. And then I hit the road.
That's amazing. But do you miss being out there?
Oh, yeah. The smell, the squeak, the snap of the net, all of it. I love all that. I love the interaction with the coaches and players. And I love being at practice.
Absolutely. Well, let's talk about Nothing But Net. This is your third year now. We did this virtually last year. It's going to be virtual again this year. And tell us more about it. You're raising money for the Special Olympics, but this is quite the feat that you've set up for yourself.
You know, Leyla, it's an incredible task to get ready, physically, mentally, emotionally. Obviously, I'm intrinsically motivated by my son Frankie and his friends. We know what Special Olympics has meant to our family. We want to share that with other families similar to ours. So I came up with this crazy idea that 24 hours of nothing but net, I would make 100 free throws on the top of every hour for 24 hours. So at the end of 24 hours, I will have made 2,400 free throws. And I ask everyone that I know to give me a penny for every free throw I make, and that would be $24 for Special Olympics. So I feel like everyone can do that. And it's benefited this organization greatly in our state and our community. We directly benefit from it in the Low Country. So we've been able to raise in the first 2 years over $210,000. And this year, at the time of our taping, we're already over $55,000 for this year. So 100's the goal. So we've got plenty of room for anybody listening or watching to get involved.
Yes, and it's happening this Saturday, May 15th, so people need to get out there. We'll give them all the connects on how they can watch and how they can donate. But that's way more than $24. That's an incredible amount of money raised for a wonderful cause. Frankie, as you say, is your inspiration. How is Frankie?
Oh my gosh, Frankie is great, Leyla. He loves life. He is living the dream. I mean, he's a full-time college student at Clemson in the Clemson Life program. He goes to class. He lives independently in an apartment. He's got a job. He's in a fraternity, and he's a manager for the women's basketball team when he's not playing intramural basketball. So he's got a full schedule, and he loves it.
That's incredible. And he is going to be graduating in a year. So COVID kind of put a little wrench in the works there, but gives him a whole other year to be at Clemson. And then do we know what the plan is after that?
Oh, gosh. Not only does it give Frankie a year, it gives us a year to figure out what we're going to do after Clemson. Hopefully, like all college graduates, he will have a job and he will be able to continue living independently. That's the goal. And that's part of the reason why Clemson Life has been so impactful on our lives. And, you know, special education and Special Olympics are directly related. So special education is always the first cut and the least funded. And Special Olympics needs money to organize so these athletes can train and compete and that they can socialize and make friends and the other things that sport is supposed to do and intended for all of us. Everyone should have a ability to play. And that's what we're doing with Special Olympics.
Yeah, here. And before we give everybody the final details on how they can get involved, I just want to know, what is your technique? How do you keep it going for 24 hours, just constantly throwing throw after throw after throw?
Well, Leyla, you know, as a college basketball player, I've always been a shooter. And so even many decades later, I'm still able to shoot the ball from my college days. I laugh and joke that I get AARP mail and I qualify for the early plates dinners, but I'm working hard and I'm working 2-a-days right now to get ready. It's not really about my free throw shooting or about the percentage that I shoot. But as an athlete and as a competitor, I want my percentage to be high, so the story will be better. So people will realize that, I'm doing this for Special Olympics. This is about raising money. And the 2-a-days are tough, and the free throw burpee routine kicks my butt. So I'm pleased to tell you that I think it's all working, and I feel like I'm ready.
Debbie, it's better you than me. And what is your percentage?
My average percentage over the 2 years is 91.5% from the free throw line. So I've got some room to improve. I'm looking to do a better job this year.
Not much at all. Debbie, you were fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing this with us. And of course, again, this is going to be live streamed on YouTube Saturday, May 15th. Do not miss it. Donations accepted. Let's support the Special Olympics. Debbie, great to see you again.
You too, Leyla. Thank you so much.
We're back after this.